7, 2018, this man made history, becoming a simultaneous two-division UFC champion, wrested the heavyweight title away from Stipe Miocic. You know who I'm talking about, the future Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier, set to make the welterweight.
John, I was there. I was there, and it felt good when I became the double champion. But as Daniel Cormier walks the octagon today, know that you are watching one of the most skilled fighters in the UFC's history. Did not start mixed martial arts until he was almost 31 years old, and in 9 years has put himself in the conversation for one of the greatest fighters of all time. I can honestly say I'm very proud of the guy.
Well, and you should be. And the striking has started to catch up with the wrestling, which is certainly a scary proposition to anyone in the heavyweight or light heavyweight division. But Daniel Cormier now on the wrong side of 40, still getting it done in a big way against the best fighters in the world. Here's the former UFC heavyweight champion and in all likelihood future UFC Hall of Famer Cain Velasquez. You guys have been sharpening each other's skills for years, and it's good to see Cain back and healthy here tonight.
Exactly where he belongs. Cain Velasquez is a fighter, and he deserves to be fighting inside of the octagon. One of the tighter strikers the UFC has ever seen in the heavyweight division. The cardio, the pace, the pressure that you face when you fight a Cain Velasquez is overwhelming. Guys melt, and it's because after one round you realize we're just getting started.
Right.
And Cain's only revving up the engine. It's truly, truly difficult to stare down the barrel of a fight with Cain Velasquez.
And he hasn't necessarily adopted my Cardio Cain moniker, but there are few guys that can match the cardiovascular strength of the great Cain Velasquez. Big spot for him here tonight. Cain Velasquez, set to fight DC, Daniel Cormier. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel DC Cormier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Cain Velasquez.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. The first Mexican-American to win a major pro heavyweight title in MMA or boxing history, and still a guy considered by many to be the best and most well-rounded heavyweight in the world. Here is Cain Velasquez in another big UFC moment tonight. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there.
Big news.
Oh, nice change-up on the tempo there as the hook in the clinch lands by Velasquez. And there's a takedown attempt. Takedown defense is there. Going to the body now with the kick. That one is blocked, though, by Velasquez. Very good sign here early as he gets the takedown in round 1.
He passed the half guard.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Oh. Oh, right into mount. Using a lot of good movement.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
All right, let's go. Work those hips. Let's go.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Good work from the top here by Cormier.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Cormier's back in full mount.
And look at him attacking the off triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Crowd always laughs when they go north-south, DC. Velasquez getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cormier. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key.
We might get a stoppage here.
He's got to start throwing down.
90 seconds to go in round one. Man, how fun. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Back mount now. Velasquez is in half guard now. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, here, final seconds of round one. Postures up now and lands the vicious hit. Huge elbow. What an end to round one.
Good round. You almost got it. They got out of it. This time they win. This next round, all you gotta do is stay tight, get him to the ground.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, here we go, DC. The start of our second round. Cain Velasquez and Daniel Cormier. All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his target, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase the finish. And they clinch, look for him now to drive his opponent to the side of the octagon to try and secure the position.
Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC.
Try to establish that jab.
Beautiful job getting those hands up. Got the single collar tie.
And they separate. Takedown defense holds up. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Velasquez.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by Velasquez. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Velasquez is looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Nice positional control here. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Velasquez right back to the full mount here. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Velasquez.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Velasquez ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Oh, he got to the spot.
He's having his way with him here. Thought about a joke, instead flattens him out, and now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself.
Beautiful transition.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back.
His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Now inside the closed guard. Cormier's going for a choke. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Seconds winding down in round two.
He passes to half guard.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. All right, feet on the hips here. Round three next.
Stop.
All right, take a deep breath. Relax. You're okay. You got rocked that last round, but you're fine. You're still here right now. This next round, we're gonna get...
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability. Nice punch to the head.
sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly leg. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
We'll see if he tries to change levels here. Trips his opponent with the ankle pick.
An ankle pick takedown. We're so used to seeing singles, doubles, high crotches. When an ankle pick is hit, you applaud the guy doing the technique.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Great job landing from the top position.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Cormier out of the half guard here. We'll see if he can work for a dominant position. Velasquez's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's got to be careful here. Another strike gets through from the top position.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Cormier.
His work, come on.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back to position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. This is a terrible position.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. While the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an X. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cormier. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. So he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Don't stay flat on your back. Get on your head.
His work.
Stay tight, stay tight.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Takes his back now. Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Cormier's in half guard. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
"15 seconds.
Gotta get out of there.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
Okay, breathe and recover. It's all right. Got the better of you in wrestling that way. But you are the better wrestler. He's tired now. I want you the dragon in deep water.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Power shots landing on both sides, and the chins continue to hold up. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory. Changing the position.
Cormier ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Whoa!
Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Cain Velasquez.
The hard ground and pound is paying dividends. He has opened up a cut.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, doing his able best to avoid it. We might get a stoppage here soon. Cormier's eye is closing up. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Velasquez. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
He's got to be careful here.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Velasquez's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. Oh, good ground and pound here. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Oh, slick reversal right there.
Stand this up. You need to work.
Cormier's going for a choke. That guillotine is tight. Oh, he bails on the submission now. Good movement defensively here on the ground by Velasquez.
He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
Oh, huge elbow. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
Nicely done. 10 seconds remaining here in round 4. Velasquez is in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, there's the horn. What a round it was. He hurt him pretty badly there in the middle of the round. Got to think he's going to be looking for more of the same here when they get up off the stools.
I don't know who it is. I don't know who we're watching fight. But I tell you, as he walks back, he looks like Bambi. When Bambi was born and her legs were shaking, that's exactly how this man looked when he took that right hand. He was hurt bad, John. And the ability to get through that, the ability to still be in this fight shows to his toughness. But if he doesn't change it, he will not get another chance.
Bambi.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Here we go, 5th and final round. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. Oh, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get off the fight, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, he might be out. Velasquez's elbow attempt here blocked by the defense. So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. Immediately gets the underhook.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, he scored with that uppercut.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler. And he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Cormier's now dealing with a cheek cut.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Velasquez.
That was a slick transition.
Velasquez in half guard. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, he's got to do something to try to limit the damage. Otherwise, it's going to get real bad.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the...
Holy smokes!
A little judo throw there to take him down. High praise, I would think, from the Olympian, DC. Nicely done.
I mean, it was beautiful. The way that he stepped across, got his hips, and then started driving into his opponent. What a phenomenal technique. Great position. Great knowledge of knowing how to manipulate someone's body.
Oh, man. I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here. Nice.
Under 2 minutes now to decide this one. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Start raining those elbows.
Oh, good defense, yes.
You need to work.
Scramble and go. Scramble and go.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Velasquez is in half guard now. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Good work.
30 seconds to go in the round. High fight IQ there as he targets that significantly swollen area.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Time winding down. Final seconds of the fight. Cormier's back in full mount. All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score this contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Daniel D.C. Cormier.
All right, another strong performance for the UFC Hall of Famer. Daniel Cormier wins this fight tonight by decision in front of the adoring masses here in the fight capital.
A lot of times it comes down to that champion.